In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on July 25th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. And I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Marlins versus Milwaukee Brewers. On Friday, the Miami Marlins, sitting at 48-53 and holding third place in the NL East, kick off a 3-game series at American Family Field in Milwaukee against the Brewers. This marks their second meeting this season, with Milwaukee grabbing 2 out of 3 wins down in Miami back in early July, mostly thanks to solid work from their pitchers. They've got things locked down on the mound for this one, especially with Peralta stepping up. He's been lights out at home all year. The guy's undefeated at 7-0, posting a tiny 1.53 earned run average and a 0.92 WHIP over 10 home starts, while keeping hitters to just a 196 average. Plus, his teammates have been giving him plenty of help offensively, scoring at least 7 runs in each of his last 6 outings. Over on the Marlins side, Quantrill's been rough away from home, dropping to 2-5 with a bloated 6.2 earned run average across 10 road starts, where he's given up 8 homers and let opponents hit .281 against him. Sure, Miami's bats travel decently, but they'll have a tough time against Peralta, who didn't even pitch in that earlier series. During his current 7-game win streak, the Brewers have been dominating by an average of 4.3 runs per game. Milwaukee's also taken 3 of the last 4 against Miami overall. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Back in that opening series, the under hit in 2 of the 3 games, with the teams combining for an average of just 7 runs total. The Marlins are probably going to struggle to score much early on, since Peralta rarely gives up anything at home. He's allowed 1 run or fewer in 8 of his 10 starts at American Family Field this year, and in 4 of those, he kept the scoreboard completely clean. Miami's offense has been quiet lately too, putting up 3 runs or less in 3 of their past 5 games. The Brewers can rake when they want to, but they don't always light it up huge, and I figure this might be the game in the series where they just need a handful of runs to seal it. Something similar went down in their series opener against the Dodgers last Friday, when they won 2-0. They did get blanked for the first time since early June on Tuesday though. Ballplayers tend to stick to routines, so with this Friday game starting at an unusual time, both sides might feel a bit off their game and out of sync. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Pittsburgh Pirates. Arizona, with a 50-53 record, heads into PNC Park on Friday night looking to grab an early edge in their 3-game set against Pittsburgh, who sit at 42-61. The Pirates are rolling in after a solid sweep of the Tigers, but Arizona just got handed a tough sweep by Houston. Pittsburgh's been decent at home with a 29-24 mark this season, while the Diamondbacks have gone 24-25 away from their place. Arizona usually puts up a lot of runs compared to most teams in the league, though they only scraped together 7 across those 3 against Houston. The Diamondbacks are sending Nelson to the mound, and he's been sharp, giving up 2 earned runs or less in 4 of his past 5 times out there. Pittsburgh counters with Burrows, who's kept it to 2 earned or fewer in 3 of his last 4 appearances. That sweep by the Pirates over Detroit, I figure it had more to do with how bad the Tigers have been lately, and Pittsburgh might crash back down in this one. As our first pick for this matchup, the Arizona Diamondbacks moneyline ESO or full game side pick. Arizona puts up about 5.09 runs a game on average, though they only manage 3 per outing in their last 3. They hit .255 against righties, and now they're up against a starter who's coughed up 7 runs over his past 3 starts at home. The Pirates average 3.37 runs per game, but bumped that up to 4.33 in their recent 3. They bat .231 versus right-handers, facing a guy who's let in 6 runs across his last 3 road starts. I don't see either side lighting up the scoreboard enough to go over the total here. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus New York Yankees. The The Phillies are heading up to the Bronx for a quick trip to kick off a 3-game weekend series against the Yankees in Game 1. This matchup looks like it'll be a blast with both sides loaded with big-name talent. When it comes to betting on it, I figure it's basically even money. The Yankees have only gone 8-11 straight up over their past 19. They're throwing a guy with a 4.91 earned run average in Will Warren, and their bullpen ranks down in the bottom third, so I'm not touching that minus 152 juice on the home team. On top of that, the Phillies have been swinging hot bats recently. In the last week, they've ranked 10th in WOBA at .346 and tops in ISO at .240, while the Yankees sit 21st in WOBA with .305 and second in ISO at .222. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Friday night might turn into a real slugfest. The Phillies have cleared the over in each of Walker's past couple of starts. The Yankees have hit the over in 3 out of Warren's last 5 times on the mound. New York leads the whole league in dingers, and Philly sits 12th overall. Those lefty hitters from the Phillies could feast on that short right field porch. This game's bound to blow right by the total. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies versus Baltimore Orioles. The Colorado Rockies, sitting at 26-76 with a 42-60 run line and 40-58 over-under, are set to kick off a 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles, who are 45-57 with a 47-55 run line and 45-53 over-under on Friday evening. Creamer's been on a roll with some of his strongest stuff lately, and he ought to make the most of facing a Rockies batting order that's had real trouble with discipline at the plate all year. On top of that, Freeland's had a rough go of it away from home, picking up only 1 win on the road this season. Baltimore's offense hasn't been great overall, but they've stepped it up when playing in front of their fans at home. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Freeland's gotten lit up on the road, giving away 9 runs over his last 9.2 innings away from Coors Field. The Rockies pitchers have been a mess on their travels, letting in a whopping 39 runs across their past 6 games on the road. Plus, Colorado's been putting runs on the board lately, tallying up 29 in their last 5 outings. The Orioles' arms have been shaky for much of the year. Baltimore's given up 30 runs in their recent 6 at home and an average of 6.2 per game over their past 10. Creamer let in 3 runs across 4.2 innings when he faced the Rockies before. I'm looking for a ton of runs to pile up here. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Boston Red Sox. The Los Angeles Dodgers, with a 47-52 record, are set to face off against the New York Mets, who are 59-39, in some interleague play at Fenway Park on Friday night for the start of a 3-game series. Boston's been on fire with their baseball lately, picking up wins in 14 of their last 19 games and holding down a wild card position. They've really shown at home, boasting a 32-20 record there and batting .267 in their own park. The Red Sox are rolling out Brayan Bello on the mound, and he's got a solid 3.2 earned run average at home. He should carve through the Dodgers' bats, which have been ice cold. They've dropped 11 of their past 15 and are hitting a weak .215 this month. Los Angeles going with Emmett Sheehan, who's only got 3 starts under his belt. The Red Sox hitters ought to jump on him quick, especially since they bat .270 against National League pitchers. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. The total's cleared 9 runs or more in 9 out of Brayan Bello's 16 starts so far. Both the Red Sox and Dodgers lineups are bound to heat up, turning this into a real barn burner. Los Angeles smashed the 2nd most homers in the league, while Boston sits 9th in that department. One good swing can pile on the runs fast. The Red Sox lead everybody in hits, and the Dodgers have racked up the most runs overall. No doubt about it, these teams can light up the scoreboard when they get going. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.